What is going on, troopers? Welcome to the Trooper Transmission. Today we got my man Kevin on, call sign Aegis. We were just talking about this. Dude, happy to have you on and talk all things troopers, fitness, and happy you're able to share your story and inspire some other troopers behind you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great to talk about it.
Absolutely. So let's wind the clock back. Earlier 2025, what was going on in your health and fitness that inspired you to want to potentially looking to making a change?
So I've been trying to work on my fitness for a while. Tried so many different things, couldn't make a change at all. I mean, I would notice difference in my physical ability, but scale wise, body composition, just it wouldn't change. It stayed the same. And everything I tried just wasn't working. And just messing around on Instagram one day, I ended up finding your videos, and I was like, "This is pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna check this out, watch some of the videos," and it kind of caught my attention. I guess your video that you did about yourself, about how you wanted to make a change for yourself, and I was like, "That sounds a lot like me." Uh, but for the most part, just wanting to make a change for my family.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny how many people come in and they initially see that's like this goofy Star Wars thing, but then they dive in deeper and they're like, oh, fit for the Republic is being fit for the family or being fit for service. And, with your background, I think it makes a ton of sense. And so, what would you say, looking back, were some of the things that maybe you were missing, right? You joined Fit Nerd Academy. Now that you started to get, some momentum, what was the components that weren't missing or just that weren't connecting for you?
I would probably say um, talking with Marcos, one of the things was that not everybody can do the same workouts. So the workouts kind of have to change for the person based off of what's going on in their life. And then also diet. I didn't follow my diet as closely as I do now, not paying attention to what my macros were when I was eating. Like I was just eating to eat until I got full, and that was it. And I wasn't paying attention to protein. I wasn't paying attention to the fats, the carbs, calories. And once I started getting into that, I really started to notice a lot of change.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Because for you, and I'd be curious for a lot of people, did you feel like you were eating healthy, but it just was still wasn't working?
Yeah, definitely. I was eating a lot leaner meats. I was eating vegetables, just not as much as most people would, just because of health issues that prevent me from eating a lot of certain vegetables that can irritate my stomach. So I didn't eat a lot of that, but I wasn't paying attention to, I guess, the sauces and the seasonings that I was using to cook with, and realizing what exactly, what kind of effect those sauces had on the meals that I was making.
Yeah, totally. And so as you started to make some of those shifts, what were some of the like initial wins that you noticed, right? Like think like first few weeks. We'll get to like the longer tail wins, but I'm just curious like what you noticed change right away, even if it was just mental as opposed to like measurable.
I found getting onto an actual schedule with my workouts and actually planning my meals ahead of time worked out a whole lot better instead of me scrambling and trying to figure out what am I going to do for lunch? What am I going to do for dinner? When am I going to fit this workout in? I just made quick adjustments to making sure I'd get my workout in uh, before shift on days I would work, then getting up earlier with the family and getting my workout in earlier on my days off, and then coming home and I have all day to get stuff done and help out around the house.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And then as we've gotten into months two, three, and four, what have been some of the other wins that you've seen that have been a little bit more measurable?
Measurable would definitely be the scale for sure. Started out 189. Today I finally hit my lowest point of 178. Um, Actually seeing that scale finally break past 180, which I stuck at 180, 181 for a good solid 2, 3 weeks. and finally breaking past that was monumental to me seeing that. And then
Yeah.
Marcos broke it down for me too on my cardio. Uh, I've gotten down to basically a 9 minute mile from 15 minutes and around that area. So scale wise, I mean,
Dude, so
that's
six
monumental.
6 minutes shaved off on your mile?
Yeah.
Dude, that is cooking. That's awesome. And so for you, looking back, what would you say, t if you were to talk to your older self or maybe another trooper that has family and that's trying to get in shape, what would you say three things to focus on are? Like, hey, these are the three things that will help you be successful.
uh, Plan ahead. I mean, no plan is going to survive first contact of something when something goes wrong, but having a plan when you first go in makes it a whole lot easier because when you have a plan, you can adjust when things go wrong. Because at least you have some kind of framework to start off with. Uh, Next would be on those hard times when you just don't feel like getting out of bed, going to work out, or just getting up and moving in general. Push yourself. Don't let the voice in the back of your head tell you you can't do something or you're too tired. Just get up, go get something small done. Go do 10 push ups. Go for a little walk with the family, something that gets you up and gets you moving. So don't let that voice tell you you can't do something.
Yeah.
Uh, Third one, probably be mm, definitely find what would drive you to better yourself. For me, it's my family and my job. Uh, but I mean, everybody's going to be different. Find something that drives you that you can always, when you wake up in the morning, you see it, it's right there in front of you, and that's what you're working for. Find something that you want to work for, something that drives you.
Yeah. Sounds like for you, getting connected with your why and getting connected with that game plan really just helped you kind of streamline that entire process. And, that's great advice for anyone. It's like, what is your why? A lot of people,
Hmm.
they stop at just feeling more confident, but it's like, what do you want to feel more confident for? And I think you've
Yeah,
done a great job of that.
yeah, exactly.
So I'll hit you with a question here, Star Wars related. Uh, Outside of being a Jedi or a Mandalorian, if you could have any job in the Star Wars world, what would that be? Where would you want to work?
Ooh, man, that's difficult because I mean, de- I love Mandalorians. They're definitely my number one. Uh, Probably a just a bounty hunter in general. I mean, getting out there, exploring, going after things that most people don't want to take on those challenges and missions that nobody wants to go after.
Yeah,
I like taking on a challenge.
yeah. I was thinking that or smuggling or something again where it's like you get to fly, you get to have that sense of adventure, but
Yeah,
without the force.
yeah, probably something like Han Solo. I've been reading a lot of the books now since I just finished up all the Halo books, and in every one of the books, they've got a some kind of smuggler in there that ends up helping uh, the Republic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who would you say your favorite bounty hunter is?
Oh man. I mean Mando. I mean that's the biggest one that comes to most people's head. Um, Django probably would be my favorite. I mean, granted he doesn't get much screen time or anything like that, but uh, he was a lot better than most people give him credit for and what he got credit for in the movies.
Yeah. In the comics, I know he took out like five Jedi at one point.
Yeah,
Good beast.
yeah, he did. I mean, the man. I mean, that's definitely a Mandalorian slash bounty hunter. That I mean, he went into it. He did not go after the easy stuff. He took on a challenge head on.
Yeah, definitely. Well, dude, appreciate you taking on challenges head on. It's going to inspire some other people, and we're eager to watch your career with great interest, as Palpatine would say. So keep it up, man.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, take care.